kabila ng nagbabalak ako dahil ng apoy sa pasan na sundo. Parang kada buwan nakikipagulong. Yung paman ay siniguradong makalaglag tako rin kada bagong pakulo. Napapakapit ako, lahat ng aking kuko. Nakabaon ng malalim para lang hukayin ng mga diamante sa aking bungo. Ang dami nating gusto, na di magawa pagkat ayaw nating matukso. Mga bagay na di mo na pwedeng gawin kapag ka dumating na ang ating sundo. Pagkagaling sa eskwela, rekta palit kamiseta. Tapos sa pagkakakita sa parisukat kong planeta. Sa ilalim na walang nagkita, sa kabila ang tenga. Di na malabong sulatan ko ng ang tanging magtunod reseta. Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Mga sigurang gustulang hindi pa kumakain. Sa dami ng bukang bibig kung nakulong lang sa silid. Mikropono na pala ang kailangan lupang ako'y manindig.
Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. At ihinawakan to pag saan nagsasaing. Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. At ihinawakan to pag saan nagsasaing.
Mana?
But your soul yearning, it'll keep burning till you cross paths with your purpose. So keep on searching. Super bounce. Don't drop it. Fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. Get you all the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them economics. Super bounce. Don't drop it. Fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. Get you all the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them economics.
I can slow it down if you want me to. I don't know how slow I can get. This bounce feel worse than good. Tell Jody to...
I'm in my car, park, posted on the block. Me and my dogs, windows foggy, la la la. Go knock, knock, knock. Can you turn that down? Cause y'all be blah, blah, blah. They be anyway, got them up as well. Point the fingers to the 12. Put it up, is legal, but them D-boys sitting. Set the homies free, free as a bird, free as a bee, free as the leaf that's from the tree that blew to me. Is that super bounce?
Alam ko na isa to sa na-miss nyo, yung ako'y magpakabis, pero at least lagi pa rin nasa list, kahit walang nirelease. Yung mga dis, buti na lang natiis ko kahit nakakainis. Saan di pala nga panis na wala kong kailangan ni please. Ako lang hindi lumusog, pero yung sulat musog, yung bitay palaging sunog. Di na sumusulat ng hindi magkakatunog. Di ba ba kayo nakatunog? Sa akin lang kayo makakanood, yun siya ba magkakasunod? Kaya halatadong tulog pa yung tao nagsabi sa akin di pa ako hubog. Tapos sila mga lyrics, di kasamang kulog, mga ugok-ugok. Dito yung makatira, pasok. Napakadami ko na alog. Simulan na nakita nila ko tumulan na padabog. Lahat sila sa akin pasugod. Totoo pala ang inggit ay hindi na kaya magamot. Ako lagi tampok na mga tunog hambog. Lagi may nag-aamok. Kahit na wala ko inalok, may sumasagot. Oy, ano ba naman ambot? Para sa sumuntok, mga pero sa pangalan namin nakabuntot. Mga kumurot, tulo magabog. Ang mga tunog na akala nila kabot na sumulpot. Malaman sa malamang ay mauna pa din sila mauntog. Bago pa makarating sa tuktok. Panahon nyo na maudlot kasi kami na at taga-tuldok. O sige, namnamin nyo lang. Pero pagtagal, malalaman nyo rin ang sumatotal. Kung gusto nyo mapansin, sige lang. Pero tandaang magkaiba ang nauso lang sa popular. Boy, dito madali, boy. Huwag nyo nga kang kinikeng, boy. Dito level, oy. Malaki na ang kaibahan. Kahit magtanong ko pa sa iba dyan, basta may alam, alam niya na yan. Diyos ko naman pag di pa inamin, ewan ko na lang. O sige, eto pa ba kabiting ka pa sa mga naririnig mo ngayon. Eto yung tipo ng isang beses mo lang maririnig sa engkada tao. Dito para sa palakpakan, gusto ko lang ipangalandakan na hindi lang ako pang kalmahan. Nakantahan nyo nang di nyo nalaman. Yun lang ang ginawa kong hakbangan hanggang sa nagkapangalan. Habang yung ibang kunwaring nababawan, ginawa
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. So here's Dallas' starting group. Heading the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and...
Minsan nag-cheat guys do matagdawan to. Wala, nagkadali. Tagaan na tag electric fan niya kilid kay wala weakness niya. Power steal. Mas pabote ito sa electric fan. Kasi grabe kayo lumot kayo dula nila direct sa baita niya preview kay mil na ya sa ang pangkapibig na patulog alayin wala ang grabe dula may nga na mga kalaban mga blahay mga kanang pangit kita na arangon rin habi nagtipagay na niya kaya may dinibilya na ipagauton ba may clamp kit wala na naman bagay kita court na rin wala naman siya ganang kuhan tarong naman yan na yaw oo nakatagay kayo na mabula lang na kay basti o bangko taga lang na ay nataan niya payat kayo ako ba ka na ang tanong lang eh gagi ba sabay mo sila Warriors to that. Go.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith make up the forward spots, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, Green at the 4 and Wiseman at the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood is checked in for Hardaway, and Green is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now Doncic. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Golden State basketball.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Who wants t-shirt? Let's hear it for your Warriors, Dusty.
And the Warriors with possession here. Curry with it. Green picks him up. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. All sorts of time. Doncic pulls down the board. Now Green. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. On the break. Here's Curry. It's deflected. And he recovers it. First quarter of play, a minute in. The kick out to Wiggins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Green against Doncic. Outside, Green. Doncic against Green. Doncic is doubled. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson outside. 4-3. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Green against Curry.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Doncic against Curry. Wood outside. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Curry. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first.
At the line for the Dogs.
And so Curry nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Doncic. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. Back to Green. Wood outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Interesting choice as the big man Wiseman gets out on the break and still finishes. Impressive.
Doncic against Green. Doncic with it. Outside for Green. Stolen by Wiggins. Here's Curry. Pass to Wiseman. And stolen by Wood. Here's the break. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Doncic. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2.
Curry against Green. Curry passes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. The teardrop. Doncic with a block. Inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Out to Thompson. From behind the arc. Doncic grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Thompson outside. Wiseman pass to Curry. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Green against Doncic. Pass to Green. Powell outside. Wood outside. From downtown. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Doncic against Green. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Outside Finney-Smith. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, up 3.
12. The Mavericks. 9. Here we go. Make some noise.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from the challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
McGee's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Deflected. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Pass to McGee. And yep, it's good. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
From deep, Wiseman. Hauled in by McGee. The Mavericks trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Dinwiddie against Thompson.
Warriors foul. Klay Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavs.
First one falls for him. The Mavericks making a switch here. Bertans is checked in. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. So it's the Warriors now. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And here's Poole. He played a great game against Boston. Pass to Wiseman. Ooh, McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State basketball.
4 on the clock. To the wing, right side. From deep, Wiseman. Hauled in by McGee. Wiseman's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Dinwiddie finds McGee. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. And stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. Free throw good. Poole.
At the line for the Warriors.
And both free throws good for Poole.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Green against Bertans. Poole outside. Green kept alive. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie left side. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Bertans. Here's Bullock. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Thompson in the post. From deep, Wiseman. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Wiseman's got 8.
And Wiseman has shown that kind of potential. A 7-footer that can catch and shoot. Wow.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. They can get on the same page during this timeout.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
If this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
The Warriors leading. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry against Green. And it's blocked by Wood. And he gets it back. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Looney. That one's good from the corner. Looney's got his first points of the game.
Looney continues to work on trying to find ways to stretch out his game. That jumper helps.
Kuminga against Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
1:58 left to play in the half. Now here's Curry. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Shot is good by Curry. He has 6.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to you, using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
Wood outside. Doncic against Kuminga. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Curry passes to Looney. The kick out, Curry. Back to Looney. On the wing, Curry now covers. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Green, the pass to Powell. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Doncic. The Warriors shooting just around 32% from the field. DiVincenzo with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Outside Curry. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
Steph been working hard on the inside that time to get his shot.
DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Curry against Green. Now here's Curry. A 32-point game for him in the win against Boston. Outside Lamb. Lets it fly. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And don't go...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the... And that'll...
Get wild and make sense.
You're just joining us. We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Luka Doncic is out there with Green. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
Doncic passes to Green. To the inside. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Now the Warriors with it. 4-point game. And the shot's good. Curry's got 10.
Getting down the floor quickly. This is a huge part of the offensive attack that this team deploys. And Steph was wide open.
Wood outside. Here's Powell. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in the game. Green against Curry. A clear look for Green. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Doncic, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Green, the pass to Wiseman. And here's Curry. 3-pointer. They get it back. Goes up again. And that one's good. Wiseman. He's got 10.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points. Get in there. Stay active.
Outside. Green. Pass to Doncic. And stolen by Green. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas on D. Trailing by 8. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Doncic on the wing. Green covering. Hits a 3-pointer. Finney Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Wiggins. Curry against Green. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, Draymond just eating glass that time on the inside, finding some room, carving out space. Great activity.
Doncic with it. Green picks him up. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And he's able to get it back. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 13-5 run. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind the star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Poole, he's checked in for Curry. And Dallas calls time here.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Lamb comes in for Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Wiggins. Here's Poole. Uses the glass on the layup. Poole's got 6.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Poole against Dinwiddie. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Lamb. Pass to Wiseman. Down low. The 11-footer. Back to Poole. Got it. Good job in the low post. Give him 8 points now.
Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
Think about Jonathan Kuminga and how versatile this guy is, capable of playing a lot of positions, and they're exploring that.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the heart. Incredible.
At the line for 1.
And a big thing that makes Kuminga so valuable is his impressive length.
Well, he has the length, BA, and the strength to go with that, but it's also the lateral movement. So 3s, 4s, and 5s. This kid can absorb all that contact, and it's just such a unique skill set.
Up top, Wiseman. From about 19. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Wiseman with a steal. Poole outside. And the Warriors call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Kuminga. Thompson, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Wiggins in for Poole. Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Green. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Curry, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. Christian Wood is checked in for the Mavericks. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. The 3 from Thompson. Hauled in by McGee. Here's Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Looney. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
42. the Mavericks.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Green and Looney together inside. Stephen Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. To the paint. Here's Looney. That one's good for 2.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Warriors making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Finney-Smith comes in for Bullock. Green's checked in for Hardaway. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." Simple message, guys, but an important one.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Christian Wood taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Warriors shooting only 42%. Here's Wiggins. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Warriors on D. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
The Warriors leading. Curry with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Here's Thompson. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot.
Josh Green. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Green. Clock at 6. The kick out. Curry. Hangs in the air. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Outside, Green. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Outside Curry. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Christian Wood picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Doncic missing. The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of... Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Pass to Powell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Wiseman, pass to Curry. Looking to end this cold spell. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
And that one's good. Thompson.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field, but since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
Wood, right side. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, got a piece of it. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Wiggins against Doncic. And he lays it up and in.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Wiseman in the high post. Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Now a foul.
Ooh, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Team scored. Coming onto the floor for your
on defense, the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Ooh. Wiseman finds Poole. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they recover it. Wiggins passes to Green. Poole outside. Back to Green. Second chance effort. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Doncic against Poole. Here's Wood. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Mavs.
That's good from Wood.
2 shots.
Wood hits them both. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balance of...
Now we know the... players.
Enjoy the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
On the Mavericks with some changes, JaVale McGee's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Josh Green subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Doncic. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Green. Dwight Powell is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here's Green. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Here's McGee. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Doncic, and he lays it straight in.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Curry with it. Now Green defending. Back to Curry. To the paint. Wiseman kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry, good.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Mavericks making the shot. And so just over a minute and a half played. And Green gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Wiseman finds Curry from deep. Green, offensive rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green, the pass to McGee. Doncic against Green. Back to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Dominguez checked in. Both free throws good from Green. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Curry kicks to Green. Green missing again.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now here's Wiggins. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Curry's shot is good.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Doncic against Green. Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors trail by 5. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Kuminga. Here's the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Green. Kept alive, tries again. Nifty move. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to McGee. It's Powell on the wing. Over Wiggins. And foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's Curry outside, gets the three-pointer to fall. 13 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Wiseman. Misses in close. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-4 run. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dallas also making some changes. Christian Wood comes in for JaVale McGee. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Misses from short range. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. And I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Dinwiddie outside. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of
the Mavericks 14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Here now is Dinwiddie after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Dinwiddie passes to Wood. No problems knocking that one down.
You know, that's a shot Wood can hit. The defense can't give him room to take it.
Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Wiggins. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Curry wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Passes to Wood. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road.
Personal foul.
And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Now Hardaway after James Wiseman's three-pointer that didn't go. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Powell.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And it's Green missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Curry against Hardaway. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Great D that time from Powell.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
The drive by Green. It's good. Green's got his second basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. He wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Warriors leading by 6. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The shot by Looney, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Bullock, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Poole. 20 points for him last game against Boston. Nice shot by Thompson.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Doncic. They trail by 7. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 9.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
Here's Doncic. And Thompson sends it back. And he gets it back. Doncic with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Thompson. He had 34 points in the win against Boston. Here we go, all alone. Here's Pertinis. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Poole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Wiggins is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Klay Thompson. Timeout called the Warriors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Wiseman comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Moody. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Hardaway. Now here's Green. 11 points last game. Kuminga with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Green left side. Kuminga no good. Mavericks trail by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green finds Doncic. Pass to Wood. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Green. Poole on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Poole's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead. Ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 23 points and 2 assists. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They're running the offense beautifully this one. They're working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, how do you think the Mavericks will play?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Wiggins is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Down by 15. It's Wood, top of the key. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
Christian Wood taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Warriors leading by 15. Back to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Wiggins. Tries from 10. Draymond Green grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Doncic with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. To end the run, Powell. Wiggins with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Over the last month, getting it done. 3rd in 3-point shooting, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he's the type of 3-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. The pass to Wood. Dallas moving the ball around. Launches a 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
Man, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Wiggins against Doncic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Dinwiddie against Wiggins. Pass to Finney-Smith. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, unable to change momentum here.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And it's Wiseman at the elbow. And the wide open shot from Green. And another basket for Golden State.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
First personal foul.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Warriors. Right now they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season. And, of course, the Mavericks. Right behind them, just 1 spot down.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Passes it to Finney Smith. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Wiggins. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Just flying up and down the court, 9 straight in transition.
Running them right out of the gym, and the defense looks like they're ready for a break.
Here's McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on James Wiseman.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Wiseman with the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And finished off by Wiseman.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney Smith. Wiggins against Dinwiddie. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Curry. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
I'm straight out the city, but they never knew when I was on it. What your pots make for half the year, I spend that on my shoes. Ay, I go from country to country, city to city. I know outside, they can't ignore me. We got the locals treating us like royalty. I just spent 5,000 on some Jordan. You look, can't keep up with the score. Cashed out on the Jesus piece, cause you know what it mean to me. Wanna pull up at Sunday service, some Bugattis. I call up Yeezy, I got new holy water. I cut on that. She want me to buy it, and the love gets scarcer when you climbing the ladder, going higher and higher. I thank God every day, cause he cleared all the snakes and gave me my desires. All you old paid, sitting back waiting, hoping I retire. I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I didn't fight in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running for...
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night. Hey, Allie.
The map. Mavericks last season traded away Kristaps Porzingis. Can they find Find a new number 2. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We'll see. It could be we'll have no second score."
Thanks, Allie. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And Dallas calls time here. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were, too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Green is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And he knocks down the first one.
I think there's so many things about Stephen Curry that captivate the imagination of fans. You look at his frame, he's every man, but there's also joy and infectious happiness about playing the game. This guy truly extraordinary.
Doncic passes to McGee, puts it up from 12, doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Jumps up, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
Doncic against Green. Doncic left side. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Curry, that's good.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the shot goes.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Wiggins finds Thompson. Here's Green. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Doncic. Here's McGee. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Warriors.
And so Curry nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Doncic against Green. Doncic passes to McGee. Green with the defensive effort.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And here's Thompson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
And the shot goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's on James Wiseman.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Mavericks trailing. Powell. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Green against Curry. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. It's good.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Thompson outside. Curry finds Green. It's tipped. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiseman. Pulls it. The putback. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Powell passes to Doncic. Back to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
And stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Curry. A minute 39 left in the first quarter here. That one drops for him. Curry's got 10 points.
Well, everyone in the NBA understands that Steph Curry is the master in pick and roll. He understands to take what the defense gives him.
Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. The Mavericks making a switch here. Woods checked in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Can't connect from short range. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Curry, that's good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Doncic against Green. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. Back to Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Curry. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. 14 points for him.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Doncic on the wing. Green covering. Back to Finney-Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's what we call a high-effort play by Dorian Finney-Smith. Takes it right to the defense and gets the whistle.
Dorian Finney-Smith taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Now here's Curry. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Curry with it. Off target with the open look. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
We've got Dwight Powell, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
They grab their own miss. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Endorse some of the best stories every year involve veteran stars who were essentially put out to pasture by the pundits, and they're dominating.
Yeah, we're in a world, BA, that moves very quickly and that seems to be obsessed with the next new thing. Take a guy like Al Horford, who for a stretch of his career many consider to be past his prime, and then yet you see him in a new situation display the skills that had made him so successful for so long.
Curry passes to Green. Nifty move. He got a piece of it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Tries again. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Curry. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Thompson outside for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Now here's Dinwiddie. The D's right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Wood. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Warriors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Wiggins passes to Green. Back to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Curry's got 16 points now.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Dallas calls timeout.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
Well, I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Mavericks with some changes. Bertans checked in for Powell. Bullock comes in for Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. Out to the right wing. The three from Wood. Drops in the three. Wood's got his second bucket on the night.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Golden State calls timeout.
You know what to do.
Hardaway's checked in for Green. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Lamb. To the inside. Looney. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Bertans. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
You always get to see the finesse of Davis Bertans. Now he's showing you I've got a little strength to my game as well.
Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Now here's Looney. The kick out to Poole. Shoots. And the Warriors miss again.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Wiggins, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Now here's Poole. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Christian Wood picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Lamb. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in. The Warriors leading. Fires from deep. Wood grabs the board. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Doncic against Wiggins. Doncic on the wing. He has 6. Bullock. No good on the 3. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here.
He hasn't drawn as many fouls this quarter. Isn't playing with the same edge he started out with.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Green. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. If he's got the ball in his hands, he's ready to fire.
The 3 from Wood. Sinks the tray. Wood's got 8.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Curry. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
What a performance by Stephen Curry. We know he can knock down threes, but right now he's got every aspect of his game working.
Here's Doncic. No good with a layup. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Your Mavericks, 22. The Warriors.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. He's in a crazy zone right now and seems to be even hotter than he was in their last game. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be...
And that'll do it for our halftime.
Okay, man. Time to make some noise.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Finney Smith checked in for the Mavericks. And the Warriors call time here. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Curry. On the floor for the Warriors. Green and Looney together inside. Jordan Poole out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Here's Poole. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dallas is shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Green, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Poole. Here's Curry, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
And so Curry nails both of them. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Pass to Wood, fires for 3, drills it from deep. Wood's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Dinwiddie against Thompson. Wood, the open look, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Outside, Green. Curry with it. He's marked by Finney Smith. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Wood outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Soft touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot. Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the 2nd round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Pass to Finney Smith. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
And here's Curry. He's got 24. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 19-20 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Wood. Outside, Finney Smith. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Curry, and on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Oh, he pipes it, 9 for 14, and showing no let-up.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Gets the three to fall. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the deep ball from Draymond Green. If he's got that aspect of his game going, look out.
Now here's Wood, guarded by Wiseman. Wood inside. He's against Wiseman. Wood misses. Here's Curry. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Boy, what dazzling ball skills from Steph Curry. I don't think there's anything he can't do off the dribble.
Takes one from 10 feet, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls, and the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in, and the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Thompson. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Curry. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Looney. And here is Green. The kick out to Poole. It's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And he drops it in from the low post. Doncic has got 8.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Poole, the pass to Looney. Just 3 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Assist from.
And the Warriors lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's...
He gets it!
Wow! I love to see when those shots go in. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is Michael.
Contest twos, right?
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. JaVale McGee out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. 6 to shoot. Here's Poole. Ooh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Hardaway's checked in for Green.
Hardaway Jr.
Clock is at 3. The shot by Looney, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to McGee. And there's the foul. It'll go on JaMychal Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 14. Hardaway. Rebounded by Green. And for the Warriors, their shooting is around 55% so far. It's Poole the drive. Pass to Looney. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Poole from long range. He drops it from range.
3 points.
And the Warriors lead by 17.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Doncic. And the layup falls.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Kuminga, the pass to Looney. It's stolen by Doncic. And he commits the intentional foul. A different look for Dallas. Woods checked in for McGee. Finney Smith comes in for Bullock, and Green is subbed in for Hardaway. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Finney Smith, Josh Green. Timed out for Golden State. Here they come, your defense crew.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Andrew Wiggins in for DiVincenzo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And they go to the intentional foul. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Third team foul.
Here's Doncic.
Substitution for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
They double team Curry. Here's Wiseman. Nice move. That drops. And got 6 assists here tonight.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. Here's McGee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And here's Curry for 3. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Doncic against Green. Doncic passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers. BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Wiggins. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green. The first free throw is good.
At the line for Dallas, Josh.
Good on both. Now Curry. 1:44 left in the game. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. The 3 is up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 13.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Wood. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. The Warriors have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Warriors.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads, and distributed the ball accordingly.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Green covering. Puts it up from 15. With the putback, it's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires it. Curry, no good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Doncic passes to McGee. Doncic right side. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim.
No one near him on that one. And I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Sila smart, dili ko kadulot. Dahil din. Pati ano ba eh? Paul ka. Kusog tayo na isip sa Paul lang ko. Oh, okay. Kara yo ang ganano ko ng lockdown dito, dito siya. Oh, pabayaan niya ng buhatan. Sige ba? Kaya lagi. Kara pas break, ito kayo pinangalog. Dahil ano to man na kaya la kaya ya kaya. Ang mga kilid lagi sa dito. Ito lawan. May nang bigyan sa Salamat. Salbaan sa ito. Dala siya wala ko sa experience sa yung play. Buang.